Yeah. So one of the things before you get to the visit, I'll never forget this. So Harbaugh is getting all these looks from pro teams. Mm-hmm. And it sticks out to me that, he comes to sit down with you guys. And I know your dad, Larry, like you guys asked Harbaugh some real pointed questions about what the future held. And he was pretty candid with you guys. Can you kind of take me back through your recollection of that experience and how it maybe shaped your opinion of him and your opinion of Michigan?
I don't remember like exactly what was said, but I remember like we asked him like, we know like you're a really good coach, obviously like in the NFL is something that we know you'd be looking to go back to because that's something you'd really do, especially like if I were to come to Michigan like in my time there. Like, he basically said yeah, like straight faced. And that's just like, that was like my first like, that's like my first experience like getting to realize like how real Coach Harbaugh is. Like what you see is what you get. Like there's no beating around the bush, no nothing. And that's probably one of my favorite qualities about him because like he takes that to the football field. Like there's no BS, no nonsense. Like he just wants to win football games, and that's why I came to Michigan.
But knowing that him leaving was a possibility because he was open and honest. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the NFL. They look at me. I'm not telling you that I'm gonna go, but I'm not promising you that I'm gonna stay. Why did Michigan remain high on your list given that uncertainty?
Well, one, I know I come to Michigan, like never played down in football and like get a degree that's gonna hold a lot of weight in the real world and like still help give me the opportunity to earn money and like provide for my family in the future. And two, I knew like it's Michigan, like even if Coach Harbaugh leaves, like, they're gonna get a good coach. In the back of my mind, I thought like if Coach Harbaugh were to leave, like Coach Gaddis or Coach Moore would be that guy, and I was fine with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely, I remember that too, talking to Larry about it. He said, hey, they're probably, I'm going to endorse one of my guys to get the job. And that really kind of stood out. And so as you came on the visit, what stood out to you about the visit to Michigan?
Well, like I just said, like just Coach Harbaugh's transparency and just like seeing how like upfront and like real he is. Like that's what really stood out to me because like I think that's what you want like in a football coach. You don't want any politic and none of that. You just want best guys are going to play and just people are going to be getting developed the best they can. And I think that's something that really stood out to me.
So for it to stand out, you have to compare it to something. It sounds like to me that maybe you didn't have that same, I'm not going to ask you to name names, but did you sort of talk to other coaches that maybe had opportunities elsewhere, that were looking at other schools or other jobs, and you didn't feel like they were as real or as honest with you as Harbaugh was?
Yeah, I mean like, yeah, for sure.